All right. So I'm Allan Acton with Carey Family Dental, and I am here with my good friend Pete, and he had an exciting day here at our office. Tell us what happened today.
Totally exciting. So, how long ago was that? I had the things on 6 months, 7 months ago.
So you're
9 months.
what were you
Right.
doing? You were doing Invisalign.
Yeah, doing Invisalign, and my teeth historically have been like kind of that. And so as I got older, my teeth got really crowded on the bottom. And one day during a cleaning at Dr. Acton's place, he's like, have you ever thought about doing some Invisalign? I'm like, no, that'll never work. I'm like, how's that going to work with all my teeth? Like literally they're like this, right? And so that was 7 months ago, and it was easier than I thought, although at the beginning, not so great. But today was the day that we removed all of the nubs, attachments. And I had to tell you, he's not paying me for this. But I'm pretty...
They look really good.
Dude, I'm pretty it's pretty awesome.
You think your
Totally
wife's gonna be excited?
She is. Yeah, again, you're going to edit this out, but all the wives, she's like, it looks great. You really need to get your teeth whitened now. I'm like, I'm just trying to get the things to work right now. But yeah, she's going to be very excited.
Yeah, and then we're gonna whiten next, right? So you're gonna get a retainer coming next, and then whiten with that. Yeah. So there's only 3 ways that we can change the appearance of our teeth. We can change the color, we can change the shape, or we can change the position of the teeth. So we're changing 2 of the 3 for you. We're changing the position, or we're changing the color. It's gonna make a big difference for you.
Yeah, I'm super.
Yeah, and so do you remember this? Remember what we used with this? So instead of taking like the goopy impressions that we used to use in the past, now we use our digital scanner, and we created a 3D scan of your teeth, and we did that today.
Did you do it before and after? Remember when we first did it? You scanned them and I...
Yeah. I can't do it here, but I can do it later and show you what that looks like.
Yeah.
So what's been the best part?
Best part of just the overall experience?
Maybe something that was unexpectedly good.
To be honest, I thought it would straighten them out a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't like, it feels good. Like when I put my tongue at the back of my mouth, and it's just like, that was like the most, I think, unexpected thing. And then I think the result unexpected, but then also just how I never realized how pliable our teeth are. That's probably not the right word technically, but like, I didn't realize how flexible our teeth are.
Yeah.
And throughout this, you would say, oh yeah, your teeth are looking great. I'm like, I don't see any difference. What's going on? I don't know how we're going to get from here to there at the end of the 6 or 7 months, whatever, 8 months. But yeah, like end result, but then also how flexible our teeth are.
Right. Yeah, and I remember you said like the first week is probably the worst, right? I don't know, right? So like the first appointment's like you got to get the stuff on. It's new. You're getting the plastic on your teeth, and you get these buttons on there, and then you're like, did I even make the right decision to do this? Right? It kind of feels like maybe I made a mistake.
Yeah.
The first week, is that kind of how it felt to you? I hear that a lot.
Yeah. Do you remember when I texted you? So I travel a lot, and I'm like, this is not the best thing for me. I travel a lot. I'm taking people out to dinner a lot, the whole thing. And, I forgot my retainer things going out to Vegas for like a week or 2 for this stuff. And the challenge with that is that you have all these nubs, and that was the first week or 2, and it's really painful because it digs into the things.
Yeah.
Just like
When you're not wearing your retainer.
When you're not wearing a retainer. It's like once you're wearing it, it's fine. So words of wisdom, don't forget your retainers.
Yeah.
2, maybe don't like give up if you start and you feel distressed or whatever, and inconvenience, because I was all of those. But then, you kind of get used to it, and yeah.
I mean, one of the things that you did, and not everybody is as good at wearing the retainer. Sort of the story you told was like you didn't wear them, but one of the things that you did that was really the best was you wore your retainers almost all the time, like 22 hours a day is what they recommend.
Yeah.
And you can tell. So like when you And so when you come in here and we're checking your teeth to see if your teeth are moving the way we want, we'll have you wear that. Remember, you wore your retainers, and I looked to see if your teeth were in place.
Yeah.
And almost every time they were exactly where they wanted to be. And for you, and it's, we didn't have to do any refinements or changes at the end. So sometimes we'll come back and sometimes you'll finish all of your trays, and we're like, our teeth didn't finish exactly where we wanted them to. And then we'll have you come back, we'll scan you like we did here, and then make some new trays and do some final refinements.
Okay.
But for you, because you were wearing them so well, it really
made it easier.
It made it easier, right? And it was a good result.
One of the things that was really, it was probably midway. Again, my teeth were like, whoosh, Right? The one, it wasn't that bad, but like the one was like way out, and you literally had to like shave off on the one so that it could make enough space to pop back in place. I'm like, this guy's crazy. How this is never gonna work.
And you think they were in?
It did.
Yeah, so yeah, sometimes you got to move in. Sometimes the teeth, you're right, they won't pass by each other because they're too wide.
Too crowded.
And so we make a little bit of like, we'll slim them just a little bit so they pass by each other without any friction. Oh, that was great. Yeah,
Smart.
yeah. Would you do it again? Like any regrets or anything that you're like, I wish I hadn't done that?
No, I mean, I think, again, I don't know what makes people try it, but I think that, you know, you get to an age where you're like, but like, why do it? I'm older. But I have to tell you, it makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Not about myself. That's not right. But you have to edit that. But like, no, it's just like, it's like something you do for yourself. Level.
Yeah, and I find that a lot. Like when people are feeling, and I don't think you were necessarily self-conscious about the way your teeth look, but when people are self-conscious about the way their teeth look, it changes the way they interact with the world. So maybe they don't smile as much, they don't interact with people in the same way. And so if we can make those changes for people in some small way, it really makes a difference for us. So we really love the way that can happen. And that happens even just if you're whitening or you're making it one change to a tooth or you're doing a whole smile makeover. And Invisalign is just a great example of the way we can do that. It's a lot of fun.
I think you're really good at, I mean, obviously you're good at your craft, but I think you realize that it's not just about teeth. To your point, if what you do, which is true, gives some value to somebody in terms of how they communicate, how they see themselves, and how the world reversely sees them, it's,
That's great. Yeah, we have a phrase called changing lives through dentistry around here. And so like just in a little small world, in a little small way, we're changing the world around here. So, yeah. All right. All right, man. This is great.
you.
Thanks a lot. This is great.
Thanks. You're going to have to edit all that.
It's good.